The impasse at the University of Education, Winneba, UEW, has taken a new twist. Some members of the UEW local chapter of the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, want their national executives to refrain from meddling in the affairs of the university. The group believes its national executives have failed to ensure peace and order. They accuse them of inflaming passions and causing unnecessary fear and panic among students and lecturers. On Tuesday, national executives of UTAG demanded the immediate resignation of the Vice-Chancellor, Reverend Professor Anthony Afo-Broni, accusing him of orchestrating the removal of his predecessor, Professor Mauto Avoke, and the subsequent sacking of some lecturers and staff. But a group calling itself Concerned UTAG Members disagrees. They want UTAG National President Dr. Eric Opoku to resign. Here's spokesperson for the lecturers, Eric Sichi Inketia.
That we wish to categorically state, without any degree of contradiction, that UTAG national executives do not have the locus and power to speak on the current development at UW as they purport to do, in as much as they forfeited that locus and power through an abdication of their responsibility to consult us on current matters in which we have the greatest interest. Again, we reject and dismiss UTAG national posturing of arrogating unto itself the power to represent us, purporting to speak for us and on our behalf, and attempting to coerce us into accepting what they falsely seek to put into the public domain on issues affecting our university. Again, we unequivocally remain steadfastly and solidly behind the UEW Vice-Chancellor, the very Reverend Father Professor Anthony Afo-Broni, and the Chairman of the Governing Council, Professor Emmanuel Nicholas Abakan, and urge the two leaders to remain at post because we are behind them, maintain their mature composure, which they have done so in the face of extreme provocation, and help steer the affairs of this our great university to even greater heights. Ladies and gentlemen, again we resolve.
Now, we reached out to UTAG National President Dr. Eric Opoku Mensah. He's declined public comment on the matter for now. He says UTAG will release a statement by close of day today. If we get that, we'll let you know what it contains. Meanwhile, the minority in Parliament says it is worried about the entrenched positions adopted by the University's Council on one hand, and the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, UEW local chapter, and the national on the other. My colleague Kudri Yanson joins me in studio with details of that statement. What are the highlights of the statement, Kudri?
Well, this statement is a rather long one. It does three things. First of all, the minority give a chronology of events as they have understood them. Then they make some accusations. And finally, they make some demands. So their chronology is no news to us. We know what's been happening, but they start off from the 7th of March when some members of staff were sacked after some adverse findings were made against them by the governing council. Then they end just this week, 26th of March, Tuesday, when a press conference was held by National UTAG where they made some demands, including the reinstatement of these dismissed lecturers and staff and the resignation of the Vice-Chancellor and the Council Chair. They went on to make some accusations, and these accusations are mainly leveled at two people, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Afo-Broni, and the Council Chair, Associate Professor Emmanuel Nicholas. Now, these accusations are quite broad. They first of all go into the reasons for the dismissal and claim that those reasons for the dismissal of those staff members are frivolous. The members, Dr. Frimpong Kichri Duku, Dr. Emmanuel Osei Sapon, and Professor Abia Nso, they suggest that all of these dismissals appear to be because of difference of opinions, not on the basis of any legally sound dismissible offenses. All right, but then they go on to say that Professor Afo-Broni is personally responsible for the negative developments on the University of Education Winneba campus and therefore cannot be a part of the solution. They also continue to talk about the posture and procedure by which Associate Professor Emmanuel Nicolas Abeka, who is a retired associate professor and council chair, got promoted to full professorship after retiring in 2014. As an associate professor. He then is promoted in 2019 with promotion backdated to 19 December 2013.
And we have the UTAG president comment about that as well.
Absolutely.
So what demands are they making exactly?
Well, they have 5 demands. The first one is the resignation of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Aful-Bruni, for his, and I quote, incompetence, abuse of office, corruption, spiteful insolence, and inability to resolve the current impasse he birthed and nurtured. The second demand is an investigation by IOCO and the Office of the Special Prosecutor into several allegations leveled against Professor Aful-Bruni. 3, the recall and reassignment of Reverend Father Professor Aful-Bruni by the Pope, the head of the Catholic Church, to save the church from further embarrassment. So they are asking for the Pope, because the, Professor Aful-Bruni is a Reverend Father in the Catholic Church, for the Pope to remove him from that assignment entirely. And then 4, the removal of Associate Professor N. Abaka as council chair by the president, because of course he was appointed to that position by the president. And the reason is for his failure to uphold the university statutes and superintending over questionable processes leading to his backdated promotion. Finally, they call for the reinstatement of Professor Mause Abuke as the substantive Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, in view of the fact that IOCO has cleared him of all the false allegations leveled against him, a fact which is sometimes forgotten in the
whole conversation.
Indeed.
Thank you very much, Okojo Yankson, there with a minority statement on the UEW Impasse. You're watching News Desk with me, Bernice Abubedu-Lansa. Coming up in business, international oil company Aker Energy submits plan of development for its oil field to government. Stay for details.